All right, what's up, everybody? Two Putt Golf Clash here. Today we are going to play a couple practice rounds, expert and masters. I'm actually going to do my expert note taking in pro with lower wind balls than I plan to use in the final round, if that makes sense. I'm going to be using all Kingmakers qualifying and in final round for the most part, with the exception of like par threes and whatnot. So basically, I'm going to use katanas and titans, mainly titans, so I can get my win three notes in pro without wasting balls. Masters, I'm going to play on my main account, which has plenty of balls anyways, and that is going to be just straight up. I'm playing it as if it was going to be a regular tournament, except for regular tournament, I'm going to know the wins and have notes and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. You know, it's just practice. So I made time out, setting some stuff up and whatnot. I had a couple guys that wanted to see how I take notes to make the guides and stuff. So, all right, let's kick things off, see how it goes. So I can zoom in on that a little bit. I got some general elevations and stuff that I got off. You can get off PL3X, or if you have access to Golf Clash Tommy's site, they're on there. So this is what we got. Par 4, hole 1, 20% max to start off. So extra mile, Titan. We get notebook up. And close out some of this unnecessary stuff. Bring up material cues, so I got my fancy grid lines, help me take some notes. They can be kind of annoying to play with, actually play with sometimes. It's a lot going on the screen, but help me tune in some slider numbers, make sure I'm doing everything accurately so I don't make any mistakes on my guide, and then y'all come back and say, hey, like I did this exactly like you said and it didn't work. And it'd be my fault. Don't want that. Power 3, 20%. Change it to the right account. And off we go.
Great shot.
This is absolutely, no matter what wind you're playing, this is going to be max top, max right, unless you have like some ridiculous like APOC 7, 8 with a crazy amount of top spin. But for us normal guys, max top, max right. If I was playing a Kingmaker like I'm going to in the tournament, then I would have 3 right spin on there. 2 rings of overpower. Half a ball of curl.
Great shot.
And because that's an extra mile, we may be going in the rough on the left. Hopefully not. No, we're good. I believe where that put us, that's going to be actually minimum thorn range. That's actually what I'm hoping for. I'm not. The EB rule will throw you for a loop here. Do not play your normal EB. Maybe the higher level EB if you're playing the 15% percentage at the pin method, but your 25, 50, 75 max and half the wind, half +2, 1-to-1, 1-to-1 +3. That's not going to work without taking some rings off with this elevation. It's -10 normally. I usually play my wedges at 20%. Good. I'd prefer the thorn shot here. Just regular, at club, minimum thorn. Just through the whole offset a little. Just a little.
Great shot.
Works a lot better if you hit perfect.
Nice on.
But yeah, that's definitely a -10% elevation. Maybe, I haven't tried it yet, but if you're in wedge range and you normally play 20% wedge, maybe just going down to +10, so 20 -10, easy math, right? I don't know, don't quote me on that, I haven't tried it.
Birdie.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Birdie.
That's definitely, I hadn't put it on here yet just because I wanted to show y'all how I was taking notes, but like I said, I already knew this is, I won't say max, I'll say 6 top just in case somebody has some crazy club. It is max right though. Alright, so that's what we're looking at. 6 top, max right, half ball curl, except left to right, you get an inside wall. 10%, I think, wedge at distance or your minimum short iron at distance. Hole 2, which is a par 3. Wish there was something in between 150 and 175 zoom there. I guess not. This is going to be a sniper shot, and every win from the second tee. Most likely going to play with a power one. Definitely going to play with power one ball. Most likely going to play with a power one win 5 when it actually comes to the tournament. I'm going with the Navigator right now just because I don't buy that many special balls, especially for my alt account. I buy every special ball that comes out for gyms, and because I'm a big old sucker for PD and ball packs. But alt account, we are going Navigator. Yep, sniper's in there. Sniper at plus 20%, which I thought I already had in there. I guess not. Plus 20%. If I scroll up to my master's notes, oh, you know what? Wrong par 3. I was thinking of 7, I believe. Yeah, no. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I was 4. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I was thinking 4. So yeah, your general elevation from Tommy here is 20%. Which is funny because if you read the text, he says 10%. The Masters videos I watched earlier to get some general notes on there because I'm not as familiar with Masters. They have it as 0% if you're playing a rough bump, 10% if else. So we're going to try and play that and see how it goes. Ooh, wrong thing. Hey, Michael. Hey, Caleb. Thank you both for tuning in. If you haven't already, if anybody who's tuned in could hop over to YouTube if you're on Facebook, and if you're already on YouTube, and hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to at least 100 so I can shorten my URL, start sending it around a few more places. Halfway there in a couple days, so I think we'll get there nonetheless, but every sub helps. Five, 2. Yeah, let's just play it there at max. I think I got the... We'll at least see if 10% is right. think your best bet for a hole-in-one here is going to be that rough bump, but
Perfect
playing
shot.
that rough bump and having to adjust backwards. Oof. Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon. That was close. It is
Nice on.
absolutely 10% though. That is spot on. Awesome, Michael. Thanks for the sub. So you can thank Radu for all the cool little knickknacks going on my stream this time. Anybody who is familiar with my streams from Facebook before that's tuning in tonight probably notices that it is a little more, I guess, I don't even call it high tech, professional, maybe a little too colorful. I was having fun playing around with it all day after he showed me everything. Great guy, full of knowledge. Really looking forward to working with him and getting
Great shot.
some more of these guides out that he's already been putting out. Get a little more consistent on getting something out for every level, every
Nice
tournament.
on. 30.
If you're playing expert, absolutely, absolutely, I would play with a power one wind ball if you have it. If you catch a strong wind like that and a tailwind and a spot, you're gonna have a hard
30.
time reeling that back in, and having to adjust into a bunker on a straight tailwind is just not gonna be fun. There's a lot that goes into that, having to move up rings and whatnot. Not saying it can't be done, but you make it a lot easier on yourself. I'll be hoping we catch crosswinds. Pro, they'll probably give y'all tailwinds both times because for some reason pro winds, even though they are lower, they they seem to be the more difficult wind directions lately. I don't know why they keep doing that to the pro guys, but maybe to try to push them to expert. All right, so let's put power one wind ball advised. Plus 10%. I got this from Golf Clash India, the 0%, so it is untested, but the video that I watched, and this is from the last time we had a 9-hole cup at Vineyard, which was June of 2020, I believe. It worked out pretty well for him. And I'm going to have to do some more investigating on spins and whatnot, but this is just your normal, you know, if you have a headwind that's going from, or excuse me, a tailwind that's going from left to right, you want your ball guide to end, short and left of the hole, and vice versa, and same thing, headwind. Headwind, I'm probably going rough bump. I should have laid it up there to see what the top spin looked like with the Sniper 10, to see if we could play that in a headwind. That's my mistake. Next time I see it on a shootout, I'll have to line it up and update that just in case. All right, hole 3, par 5. General elevations from Tommy are 10% downhill and then 0%. This is going to be a full curve shot, which is going to be a little harder with my extra mile across the water, hopefully. I'm not sure if my extra mile 7 is going to be able to make that without stepping up to a power 4 ball or something. Any of you APOC guys who are lucky enough to have 3 or above, which both of my alt accounts are not there yet, unfortunately, you should have no problem. You know, full overpower and a headwind, full top, full right, that sort of deal. I normally play that in tour play as 5% on the second shot which is what I'm probably going to do again. And we'll see how it goes. And if it does not go well for me, then we know that I was wrong and they were right. But a lot of the Tommy general elevations are a little like if you see what it says on the bottom of the guide and what he says in the text is two different things. Where I think they've been updated over time and just I don't know what happened there. So power 3. I do have some powerful wind balls I can waste. So I bought a, thanks to you lovely supporters, I got some extra ball packs for my alts. This last one that came out, and I only had to pay $10 of my own money. So proof that all the money that y'all donate to at least our group, Pen Seekers group, speaking for myself and Radu specifically, I know the money that we get from y'all goes straight back into this game and research and playing. And just to prove it, if I catch a headwind on here, I'll throw one of my nice money balls in purely to get some data just for you guys. All right, look at that. Headwind it is. So power 4.
Great shot.
Which I do think I'm going to need on the extra mile here with the headwind. Maybe not. Yeah. That is going to be max OP with, I believe it is an inside the ring. Yeah, just like that.
Great shot.
You need a little more curl to be great safe there. And I'm just going to chip on to where I would have been for that shot. So that is an outside adjustment ring curl. Thanks, Ingrid. Thanks, Waiter. Thanks for tuning in.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
I'm just going to chip to where I think I would have been. I clipped the rough there. I think I would have ended up like here-ish.
Great shot.
Just so we can test out that I normally play this with a little bit of an under adjustment.
Eagle.
So if you go by general elevations with Tommy, he's got it at 0. It's also been quite some time since I played this hole. So that's minimum, counting up rings. 2% per ring, so that's 10, 20. So 5 under adjustment at 20% slider. I think it'll make a difference. And a 5-5 wind, 4.2 rings. I think I'm through the hole enough. Slide over there to the left.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
And if that had been at 0, not that much of a difference, honestly. But you do not want to overshoot that. That would be my suggestion: is do not try to make that rough bump down the hill where your ring movement is going to be a little easier, possibly. And if you were looking at a tailwind instead of a headwind there and adjusting down that hill, and you were to over adjust, you are going to stay down the hill. And at that point, you've been better off overshooting it and having a long putt. I'm going to put for my notes +10 on the drive, -5 on the second shot if you're going the way I went. Now, I would play 0%. If you were trying to play that little right fairway and there is a little funnel coming in from the left there, I think it's kind of difficult to hit, and that you're better off with the rough bump, especially if you're playing a club like Thorn Grizzly combo, both of which have plenty of top spinning to get there. Grizzly's accurate enough to do it. The Thorn, you're not going to mess yourself up too much with greats. You're still going to be in the general region. It has enough top spin to get there. If for some reason your Thorn does not and you end up high down there, you could play right. You could play right. I'd still play Thorn no matter what, unless you're just a big fan of the Hornet for some reason. Hey T-Bone, thanks for the new sub, man. Appreciate it. And if you have an APOC 3 or above, I would absolutely take that off the tee. Unfortunately, I do not. I only have an extra mile 7 on this account, and I think it's at an APOC 1, honestly. I think I'm 1 card away from a 2, so I ain't using that thing for crap, really. Did I not play that one in pro? Yeah, alright. I'm getting my par 3s confused again. For those of you tuning in, I am making notes for expert. I am playing pro practice. I'm playing pro practice with a win level down than I will be using in the tournament. Tournament play is going to be Kingmakers. It's going to be Kingmakers all the way, except for the par 3s where I'm practicing with Navies here, and I will most likely be using Power 1 win balls. You could use a Navi if you got it, but expert wins. If you had the win balls, if you somebody that buys ball packs, that's what I'd use. That's what my guide will be based off, at least. If there are other ball options, I'll try to work them in, but that's what my accounts are going to be playing. So this one is 20% elevation. Oh, not -20. Get out of here. Once again, I think there is a different rough bump. Not from the second tees. From the second tees, I think even with the Power 1 ball, your sniper's not going to be making the rough bump. It's going to be a long iron, so maybe you could get it with the Goliath. I'm not a fan of inaccurate clubs unless I absolutely have to have it. So I'm probably just going to play this sniper. But just as a note, if you do decide to play a long iron rough bump, your elevation is going to change to plus 10. It's not going to be mid for a long iron rough bump from the second tees. That's going to be plus 10 max. But that's coming out of my master's notes, which is next. Navigator. Yeah. You know what? Since that didn't go in, just in case it does happen and somebody wants to, we'll go to bag 5 and add in. I'll add in a Goliath. If you have a higher level B-52 than this, that is a better option than the Goliath. 3's not going to cut it with backspin or topspin, screwing yourself. But six seven, minus 6-2. Well, that's my minimum. I'm gonna go about half a diagonal green square to the left.
Perfect shot.
Money. I've played that hole a few
Hole
times.
in one.
Oh, missed the favorite.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
And hole 5 that's coming up. If you have an APOC 4 or above and catch a, see, that would be northwest, a northwest tail end. There's a hell of an option to just get right to the second fairway. It should be 10%, 0%. I need to put in, what woods do I got here? Let's see. You can play with the Cataclysm or the big dog here. I'm going to see what it looks like with the Horizon. There's a nice big rough there that I'm hoping the Horizon's topspin can run through without having to overpower. It's not a club I want to overpower at 12% accuracy, but yeah, those aren't much better options. If this doesn't look like it's going to work, my suggestion would be Cataclysm. If you are somebody that uses the big dog a lot or a good bit and you're comfortable with it, have at it. I am not one of those people. If I can't use my sniper to get there, I'm not about it. Well, my Cataclysm's getting up on my main account a decent amount, so hopefully it'll be time to sub it in soon. %, downhill. Power 3. Ooh, running low on Titans there. Thanks, Curtis, for the good luck. And boom indeed, T-Bone. Sorry, I thought the chat was froze there for a second. But I clicked on it and didn't scroll down. You know, I need to add that back in there. I had the nice little boom chat thing from Radu, but it's sitting in OBS Studio, and I talked myself into Streamlabs Prime today so that it goes straight to my 2-putt page instead of straight to my Facebook profile page. Thanks, Solus. Good to see you again. Thanks for tuning in.
Great shot.
Man, you took that so quick I didn't even see the wind direction. I am. It is streaming to my Facebook page, 2-putt Golf Clash as well, that I left a link for. In between these holes, I'll post the link again in this chat. Can I clear the trees without overpower? I think so. Yeah. Oh,
Great shot.
that is the wrong grate. That's how I like to play that hole. It's a curl right with some as much left side spin as you have. That way you get kind of a better angle going around that little, not quite a dog leg. I don't know what I'd call that. Probably doesn't matter, but
Great shot.
let's find out if the horizon has enough to do it from here. That is a 0%, 5% elevation. 5.2 at max. So if I drop 2 rings to push up into, yeah. I'm thinking a half bar curl. Not bar, ball. Half ball curl. Half ball curl and just a barely yellow needle.
Perfect shot.
Hopefully that'll run through the rough for us. Not quite. A little more overpower. Plus
Perfect
5%.
Eagle.
That's a big list of drivers. Pretty much anything you have that's in the 230 range that you're comfortable with, you can use on that tee off.
Great shot.
That's what I was going for, Celise. I've been there's this app called Friendly Messenger, and it's Friendly Social Browser or something like that, and you can download like my Facebook Live videos. I could download and upload to YouTube, which is what I had been doing, just because I'd already established the 2-putt page on Facebook. But Radu turned me on to Restream, which is what we were using today and yesterday to go from YouTube Live to my personal Facebook page live. However, Facebook's I forget what the level up program, the 2-putt page had just made it into the level up program, and part of that is stream requirements. I think it's not much. It's like 4 hours every 14 days or something. And I didn't want to lose that because it's a little bit of extra exposure and whatnot. And I figured, I pay enough doing video game crap anyways. What's another $20 a month? So, Streamlabs Prime, dual output to my Facebook gamer page and YouTube. And I think I can actually go to more platforms than that. So I may be making a Twitch here soon. I think I actually have a Twitch. I don't know if I remember the login to it. I haven't done any of this stuff on Twitch, and I hear it's not so much with the Golf Clash stuff, but I may have to hop on there and check it out, More exposure is not a bad thing. So that was... We'll say 6 top, because once again, if you're blessed with an APOC 7 or 8 and you go full top, you might roll rough in that drive. 6 top, max left spins. Use a half a ball of right curl. Second, we can go with cat, dog, or I almost forgot the name of that club. Horizon. And these are my personal notes. So I am going to put them out there along with the club levels for this account. If you have different club levels, like if you have a more leveled up Horizon, you might not need to overpower it at max 2 rings. But this is for my Horizon. This is what I need to do, my personal notes. So when I go in and play qualifiers with the first look, and then again with the second look, I know what I'm doing. But I will go back and publish this with my club levels and whatnot. And if anybody planning on going by my notes and watching the video, huge leg up. Although we have no idea what wind directions are going to be, but I am planning on staying up the day the tournament starts, and I believe I heard that Ben Kennedy is once again planning a first look first thing. So I'll be watching it at least I think he normally starts with pro, unfortunately, but hopefully I can make it to expert and masters. I will have to sleep in that day or something. It is a PDF file. So Elise, I got it from I think PL3X. I don't know if you're familiar with PL3X on Messenger, but they actually have the PDF file for this tournament straight from Tommy, which is nice. It is not. I didn't even realize that it was editable like that until the original one was just in notes on my iPhone, and I just happened to like click on ball to insert a text box, and it just popped up a cursor. I was like, oh heck yeah. Hole 6, par 4. This is a no-brainer. It don't matter what wind, what rock, what sniper. This is a rock sniper combo to the right. If you've been playing this game for a while and you're familiar with this hole and the left hook, do not, I don't care what the wind is, what club you have, yada, yada, yada. Do not try to hook your ball over that water. Vineyard Acres has been changed since that hook was in the game. You cannot hook an APOC and a Power 5 ball to the green. Don't do it. And I'm actually going to play this with a Power 2 ball. As long as you know what? Maybe I'm not because I don't have any katanas. I'm also low on Titans though. Let's pop this. Just because I want the side spin. My placements and stuff aren't going to be the same in the tournament. In Power 3, I can always go by my plus yardage. That's what I'm going to take notes of. I don't know if you're not familiar with that or if you've never read a guide before. You know, when you're using any kind of power ball and you go past what max would be with your white ball, you get that plus yardage. So if I'm at, let's say, +5 when I set up with a katana, +5 for a katana and +5 for a kingmaker, same spot. This is, I believe, 10%, but let me double check right quick. On. I was going to include the text guides on this stream too, but it's just not enough room, unfortunately. But that is what I'm looking at, is the general text guides from the Golf Clash Tommy website. General text guides have us at 10% downhill and 10% uphill. I wish you could see the pictures. You could see how much they extended the water so you can't do the hook shot. Plus 10%. Rock. Sniper. That's a good call. I forgot that and Josh does first looks, but I believe his first looks are master on minis, because I think that's where I got my my notes for Nordic 9, because I was on watching Josh and Ben, and I turned Ben off and went straight to Josh because I was. Let's see, he might change it up, but I know Nordic 9 now that Michael just mentioned it. Nordic 9 first look from Golf Clash Josh was Masters. Not much need to get all the way down here either. Oh, there is a need to hit perfect though. That's lucky. That's real lucky. It was very close. Extremely close. Honestly, that is like the worst part of my game. I cannot tell you how many. I normally make a weekend. I don't miss very many weekends, but there's been plenty of sub 25 finishes that were solely due to I couldn't hit perfect. Anybody from Facebook who tuned into my expert round when I was playing by my own guide with that up and everything, God, the amount of drops missed due to greats, and they were all just like barely hit great left, and it rolls a green square left on all the par 4 eagles, and I'd almost rather my adjustments been completely off. Almost. So let's go play this at 25% slider. And because I'm not all the way on that uphill, I'm going to play at -5. And this is why I wanted the 3 side spin, although I'm not even going to need it.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
That should have been +0. So if you are playing on that bottom part of the hill like I just did, it is 0%. So I would say if you're middle of the hill where he is, play 5 under adjustment. And if you are on the top of the hill playing a full backspin shot, then I would go the 10% under. Power
Perfect
2
shot.
/ 3. Rock.
Nice on.
+10. Sniper.
Birdie. Birdie.
Yeah, really not much else to note there now. That'll fill up a lot more after I know the wind rate. Not that many notes you can really make other than, you know, general things like that. Like it doesn't. Now I know when I take my first look with the right winds, not to play 5% at the bottom of the hill. So at least this is I am doing pro with lower balls than I would use in expert rather than waste kingmakers. I'm planning to jump straight to masters after this. So since pro and expert are both from the second tees, where I would be using kingmakers, and expert I'm just using katanas and titans, and the wind strengths tend to equal out for the most part. I believe this is 10%. Yeah, 10%. I'm actually going to throw a quasar in for some side spin here. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself with the Masters practice round. I am planning on stepping up. I step up every mini now, but I say every mini. I just started on the last one, so this is going to be the second attempt. Needle speed you got me on. Needle speed is not the same in pro practice as it is expert practice, but I play Tour 10 for the most part anyways. I believe expert needle speed is equal to Tour 8, I want to say. So anyone who's looking to get some Vineyard Acres looks, it is on Tour 8, and if I'm correct about that, that is the same needle speed too. That is a good point, though. So at least I did not think about the difference in needle speed. But as far as elevations and stuff go, which is really what I'm doing right now, just getting notes on elevations and whatnot.
Perfect shot.
Oof, come in a little hot there, bud.
Nice on.
It does got a little bit of tail to it, so I'm just gonna push up like a ring and a half there. Bounce up over that hump. About half a green square right. Yeah. Five and a half, 6, 7-ish.
Great shot.
Damn it.
Nice on.
Is anybody looking close enough to see if that was a single great or a double great?
Birdie. Birdie.
So I'm gonna go back and just have a look at that last one just in case, because I wish I'd have hit perfect, then I'd know for sure. But we might need to add 5% elevation for the side wind there, going over that hump. If I go to the right spot. If that was a single great, then yeah, definitely. Either that or offset. You know, we'll keep it same elevation, but instead of offsetting a half a green square per 5, offset a full green square. There we go. You know what? I think I see it. That great put me in. I think the elevation's good. If anybody was paying attention to that, I think it's the third bounce on that last little click of side spin. The little glitchy spot there.
Great shot. Nice on.
I want to just be doubly sure. We're going to take a second look at that one. Just for you, Solis, we're going to take a second look at it and expert with the ball we actually plan to use. Yeah, we'll go Navi versus Quasar. I think I can get there with one side spin, depending on the wind. Thought I had more than 3 of those wind 5 balls left. I may have to modify that to a power 3 for these 2 accounts. Let's try to hit perfect this time. Absolutely save the balls. I keep forgetting this is not. I'm about to waste. I'm gonna waste money balls on my practice round and masters on my main account, but it's got enough, and I buy a 20 pack every time they come out because I'm a big old sucker. And playing Masters is, you're really not doing yourself. You're just wasting practice rounds if you didn't practice with what you were gonna play with. This is a different story, but
Great shot. Nice on.
yeah, I don't even normally do practice rounds, Solis, but that's that little death roll that guy hit. But I had a couple people ask me how I take notes, and I figured this is the easiest way to show them how I do it. Normally, I find it in tour
Perfect
play,
shot.
or I get my note sheet together, my general elevations together, and I
Nice
watch a first
on.
look and take them off of that.
Birdie. Birdie.
That was crap from me, but I think the plus 10%. I think the plus 10% is safe, and we'll say so. That was a 6.7 mile an hour wind with a grade at 2. So, hole 8, par 4. Ah, this is the one I need to try with the Guardian. Which is, so, extra mile. Come on. Guardian. Which I apparently took out of my bag, even though I just played with it earlier on live stream with Radu, which was the same account. Yeah. This one's definitely 10% on the drive. I know that for a fact. We played it about 5 times on live stream earlier today. I haven't quite figured out the backspins on the wood shot here. But I was playing with my sniper because it's tour play. But I think this is going to take a Guardian. Oh, what? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh well. I'm already here now. Still 10%, but this is not the right hole. This is a good example, though, if you were paying attention and I said this is a half ball curl except for left to right wind. Inside adjustment circle.
Great shot.
Except don't do that or bring a more accurate club. I actually, it was posted on Facebook group called something grids for Android. I'd have to look at Facebook to know the exact name of the group, but yeah, someone posted one for my device that didn't have to be modified at all, which was perfect. The only thing I did was they had 1% slider lines, which I thought was too much, and it was 5% slider lines. What device do you play with, Celise?
Great shot. Nice
You
on.
kidding? It's a good thing it's practice. That'd have pissed me off. Let's see. It is.
Great shot.
What is my voice coming through right now?
Nice on.
Sorry about that. I was hopped on Facebook right quick to find the name of this group, and
Birdie.
for some reason my own stream started playing in a mini player. I was like, what in the world? I'm hearing myself.
Birdie.
Yeah, so at least it's just called Golf Clash Grids, Androids only. And if you happen to play with a Galaxy S7 tab, not the S7 Plus, but the regular size, the smaller sized S7, I can just send you this code.
Great shot.
This is 6 top, 3 right. Come on, zoom into the trees. One ball of curl.
Perfect shot.
Oh, is that what you have, Silly? The S7 Plus? Is it the Oh, that's the big one, isn't it? Dang. I'd say if you had the smaller of the two. Oh well, there's plenty of codes in there for that though.
Perfect shot.
I couldn't imagine a bigger one than this playing golf class. This one's already like I had to put these little, it's like silicone grip tape on the back.
Nice on.
For when I play not on a stand. And I got like probably 10 different stands, so I can't figure out which one I want and which one I like the most. Let's see what that looks like. 4.5 rings back. So 3 rings of overpower.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah. You're definitely going to want to bring your guardian to that hole.
Birdie. Birdie.
Yeah, I was actually looking for a smaller one than this, at least, and ended up with the S5E to begin with, and it just it couldn't run everything as good as I liked, and the S7 is just, I mean, it's like a whole computer, really. It's a computer and a tablet. I think it's actually more powerful than my old laptop that I had before I tried to stream with it and figured out real quick that I couldn't and bought this beauty that's sitting in front of me now. The whole nine. Oh, this fucking hole. Ew. I believe that is going to be Rock Cataclysm. Rock Cataclysm Power 3. You may have to go with either a higher level rock. If you have 8 plus, you should be fine. Or an extra mile. Honestly, I'd rather overpower my rock than shoot with an extra mile and end up in the rough here. If you have a strong tailwind and are feeling froggy, you might be able to clear the rough here, but it's still going to be hard, even with a 240-yard driver. Even like an APOC 7 or 8 and a Power 5 win 1, or even a Power 5 win 0, you might have trouble clearing the rough here. And even if you do, I don't think you're gaining much. But not a fan of this hole. This is not an easy eagle at all. If you're putting for eagle on this, you've done something incredibly right. So, how much time do we have? I have still 2 days. Clubs. So rock. If you have a higher level Thor that's got a better ball guide on it, that might work in a headwind as well. This account does not. And Cataclysm. So rock. Cataclysm. I think everything else is good. I don't know why the razor's in there. Hopefully I don't end up needing this, but I have no idea why the razor's in there. Everything else right? Yeah. Hopefully our third shot is going to be a wedge, and it is going to be the same plus 20 unless you're a fan of the EB rule, which I'm personally not, but to each their own. But I do not play the whole lay up the second for the long iron shot unless I absolutely have to. And of course we get a headwind. I'm gonna give it just one overpower.
Perfect shot.
Maybe should have made it two. You do want to get as far down here as you possibly can, but you're rolling the rough there. You've pretty much screwed your eagle at least.
Perfect shot. Perfect shot.
Ah. Guessed wrong there.
Great shot.
I jinxed myself taking the razor out of the bag. God, his hole sucks.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So these par six. The good thing is most people have trouble with this hole. So if you don't get your eagle here, I would not feel bad, and I would almost consider an eagle a bonus stroke rather than the normal eagle in a par five is a golf clash par. Although these days, scoring 24, especially if you are in a higher tier, scoring 24 under does not guarantee
Perfect
you
shot.
a darn thing, especially qualifying. Well, I guess it's a 9-hole cup. Ain't nobody scoring 24
Nice
under,
on.
but 12 under, excuse me.
Birdie. Birdie.
Oh, what have I done with my charging cable?
please. All right, I'm gonna take a I call that a short break. It's not gonna be all that short because I'm down to 15%. I'm gonna keep the stream going, put it on pause, put a little music on since I just got this fancy new player that I won't get my shit muted for playing music on. Get a little snack, get a drink, get some caffeine, and we'll call it 11:30. 11:30, I'll start getting set back up for Masters. All right, hopefully I'll see y'all in a minute.
Well, it wasn't saying like because I worked, because I had been up early, and I'm tired. I didn't even, I mean, I had to go to work. I mean, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'm tired. I didn't get to sleep in, so I'm tired.
The same two, three things.
What?
Bugs. Be back here. Fucking arm hurts. Tired. Like, there's a constant rotation. I can't fucking, like, see you at all without you complaining about something.
Because I don't see you. Who was this? This chair is not comfortable. First of all.
You should have gotten my mind.
I don't pay no, I don't know, $100-some damn chair.
Well, then you're not going to come to see it.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to pay that much for a damn chair. You just sit back here and listen to someone short. There are bugs out there.
You can help doing something about it, and you can help complaining about it.
I am doing something about it. I tried to do something about it.
I said from the beginning, call for it.
I mean, you were sitting there trying to cook them in the damn microwave.
Not on purpose.
I mean, that's how bad it is. I don't know how the hell it didn't even. Oh, well, I know how, but cook them in the microwave ain't dead.
They call terminators, and they say that's how they're getting in, and then they fucking talk to the apartment.
I don't know what it
I
is.
saw fucking things to do that.
Like, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they already messed up one thing in there. The floor's coming up in there, so all the buttons are coming into there. And we live on freaking marshland. And that's not helping either.
Well, supposed to be buying that house next year, but you keep fucking bitching and spending money on credit cards. I need to lay in there and search for girlfriends for fucking shit, it'd be like,
No?
maybe that's what.
Huh? Can you stop?
Let's pause. I'm about to come back home. I'm supposed to come back home at 11:30.
What?
The counselor's really hard.
Oh.
I'm about to turn my camera shit back on. That's what I was saying. If you gotta come back, you want to put some shorts on.
No, I don't even want to see my face.
Alright.
All right, I'm back. I was about to pop back on at 11:30, like I said, and my fiance came back here with nothing but a t-shirt and panties, and I figured I should not turn the camera on until she had left the room. But I think any guy that plays a significant amount of Golf Clash and also has a significant other understands that battle. She basically lets me do what I want, anyways. But the guide making does. The guide making can be like another job at times, honestly. But I do enjoy it. I like helping others, teaching them what I'm doing, why I'm doing things. This is going to be quick and dirty through Masters. I am no expert when it comes to this level. This one is actually for me to practice. All right. before I forget, I think I have a. I do. Damn.
Great shot. Great shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Eagle.
I finally got a chance. It is, if you normally play your wedges plus 20%, play it plus 10 on that hole. Plus 10 is the answer. And get it we shall.
Perfect shot.
Alright, let's not do that. Oh man, did I forget to hit select in my bag? That blows. Alright, let's try it with the rock then. I'm gonna play this right here, and normally you would adjust one ring up, playing into a bunker. But since I needed to move back some anyways, I am not going to push up that ring.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
See what that would have done. Yeah, we'll play.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Because if it's a side wind, it might be +10 playing like that, but if it's a side wind, I'm going for the rough bump.
Birdie.
Quarterback would have been a little bit better. I'd have had more backspin. Hole 3. It's gonna depend on the wind what ball I play here, but just for setting up sake, I'm going to put in. We got some repeats of this. I don't waste that in the practice round. I'm going to use that in a headwind, and I will switch to Magic 8. I'll play a Magic 8 in a headwind. Personally, I think they need to take away the 10-person groups in qualifying. I think they should put us all in one giant group qualifying and take literally the top half. There's too much score differential in between people qualifying and not qualifying. There's no reason I should be left out with a -14 while multiple -12s make it through. Which happened day one of qualifying for Masters this past tournament. Or I couldn't repeat the -14 the next day.
Great shot.
Ended up in a hard group. Left on the outside looking in. Not quite enough for slow needle.
Great shot.
Whoa, too much. Way too much. If we catch a tailwind, I may end up playing that with a Thor's hammer
Great
actually,
shot.
with extra top spin, and it'll keep me from accidentally going full curl.
Nice on.
So you're saying there's a chance? Nope.
Eagle. Great shot. Nice on.
I'll probably actually end up playing this hole with a top spin boost ball, but I don't have enough of those to waste. Except for the season 32, I think. Power 2 top spin. Let's go inside adjustment ring, slow needle.
Perfect shot.
Much better.
Great shot. Perfect shot.
Much better, except for
Nice on.
no drop. No drop, but that is -5 for sure.
Great shot. Eagle. Perfect shot. Eagle.
I think that is our best chance for us on par 5. Depending on the wind angle, that's going to be the closest thing to a must alley you're ever going to get. Hole 4, +10 rough bump, or +20 playing normal. So that's going to be quarterback. Power 1 win 5. Not the quarterback.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Just go right side of the cup and then mid. See how that works out.
Perfect shot.
Ooh.
Nice on.
No need for right side of the cup. What is plus 5 look like?
Birdie.
Somehow it's like, what? One green square off, which is like a ring. I was on the outside, ring and a half. So I'm going to say ball guide at the cup plus 5.
Birdie.
Do I have any other power 2 balls besides the top spin boost? No, I have this thing I'd love to get rid of though. I might be able to play it in a headwind playing with it. Let's find out. Well, I'm more than willing to waste some pieces of shit. Power 3 plus 10. And I'm going to leave my sniper in. And we are going to hopefully skip to the second fairway here. They're bound to give us a northwest wind one of these rounds on this hole. I mean, please. Exact opposite of what we needed. I'm still gonna try it.
Perfect shot.
Doesn't need full curl.
Great shot. Great shot. Nice on.
I think that's definitely the play there if you got the balls. If you got the balls and we don't have a headwind, you're not making that a headwind.
Eagle.
That was a guessing game with the sniper, but not a hard guess. Great left might have killed it. Wait, why even bother practicing with a Navi? Like, you're never playing Navi on this whole in the tournament. Like, I don't understand the waste. Cheers. Come on, Sailor, pay me. Give me a shirt or something. Whew. Crank up my fan to high speed. It's awful hot in this room. Oh. see, hole number 6. I think I'll play Thor Sniper. Get the ball guide off of Thor. I think I'll be fine with a Kingmaker there. At least for practice. I'll probably throw either a Scent or a Kingslayer at it in the tournament, but
Perfect shot.
just push back one ring. Just
Perfect shot.
glad I did. I believe that's going to be 25% slider, 0 again. Just like expert.
Perfect shot.
I'm going to go before the bunker and go over. Actually, that's going to be dead men, 9.5. Let's go a full green square left and one up.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Spin it away a little more, but close.
Perfect shot. Birdie. Birdie.
We're going to do some shit here. If there's a headwind.
Perfect shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Nice on.
Should have pushed up the ring after going in that sand trap.
Birdie. Birdie.
What was my finish in the first one? See if we can up that to a top 50 this round. These new balls are clutch though. I'm gonna play the Thor's hammer again, just so I do not over curl by accident. Dude, that's clutch as well. 3.8, 100, just 1 yard shy of a full wood. I gotta remember that's there now that it's at an 8. Keep forgetting about it. Not much top spin. A couple of those holes where you want to pat. You know what? Let me put that in my notes. What was it? I think it was hole. Yeah. That's not bad for a practice round, though. I mean, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Especially, I feel like those weren't super favorable wins. We'll see what we get. I think minus 12, minus 13 might do it day one. I do have a paid guide for Masters. I'm making my own notes, and I'm going to try to go by that and use that. And I'm not going to share my paid guides, obviously. But if I magically do extremely well during Masters, we can just say you can thank old Mr. Boris Benko for that one.
Great shot.
Going for the slice. Oh,
shot.
come on. I was letting it go. Raskin will fuck my scorecard all up.
Great shot.
All right, let's try this again.
Great shot. Nice on.
Ain't that a bitch?
Perfect shot. Birdie.
That's a bullshit pour. That's what I get for looking at my scorecard. I might have to go back and fix that one. This is one of them I'm gonna have to remember. Fuck a power 4. We're playing as power 5. Which one will depend on... I ain't gonna waste a luminary. We got plenty of these. I may switch to damn, I'm getting low on bagpipes. I'll switch to a Zerk if it's tailwind. Leave the Guardian in for its combination of 179 yards. Doesn't have the greatest top spin, but go to accuracy at level 8. I may have to change back to Thor's Hammer. Rest I can't. Honestly, we're just gonna have to make it work. Almost forgot if we were playing for the third keys here. We shall see. I think we'll be alright with the rock and the power 5.
Great shot.
A little bit of headwind, I think, on the second shot, with it being a west wind. Let's see. Yeah, we're shooting that way. It's a little head.
Great shot.
That is the wrong direction to grate. Hopefully it'll be alright. Oh no. Oh no. Falling apart last two holes here, man.
Perfect shot. Great shot. Great shot. Nice on. Great shot.
Probably all right.
Birdie.
Really? That's a crappy way to end things. All right, that is it for me tonight. I really almost want to go back and fix those last two holes because that was some bullshit. But as practice rounds, we got our notes. Whether the scorecard looks good or not, notes are there. Think we got a good starting point. Thanks for tuning in. If you watched it live, it looks like one viewer that hung on till the end, man. Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you very much for hanging on. But video will be available again on YouTube and Facebook, of course. 2-Putt Golf Clash, and I'm going to get these PDF of notes uploaded to the 2-Putt Golf Clash page, and I'm going to upload that into chat right quick. But for now, that is it for me tonight, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate every single one of you.
whisper softly to me. I can feel your breath, I can hear it calling to me. I'll hold you right here, captive. You can't escape me, don't even try to save me. Don't save me. Release yourself and surrender. Surrender. Release yourself and surrender. Surrender. I'll take you high until you're mine. Release yourself. After a winter so cold, it left me frozen inside. You sang a song that unraveled me. The melody was enough to rewrite my story. There's no place I would rather be than in the light of your sun. It changes everything. There's no face I would rather see. You pull me out from the dust and you redefine me. Your love carries